Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to explain to you in clear English what Stoicism is, where it comes from, and why it is very beneficial for you to develop some Stoic traits. We'll begin by describing what Stoicism actually is, then I'll show you some traits of Stoicism, and finally I will show you some studies and research that shows the benefits of Stoicism on mental and emotional health. So let's jump straight into it. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy founded in Athens around 300 BC by Zeno of Citium. It was later adopted and influenced further by Roman proponents such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Yep, the guy that you always hear about. The Stoics developed a detailed system of ethics centered around logic, control of emotions, and virtue. Fundamentally, Stoicism teaches that by clearly understanding how things are in the real world, we can avoid distress and turmoil. We should aim to be rational beings by using our logical minds to overcome destructive emotions and behaviors. By seeing events objectively and rationally for what they really are, we can avoid over-exaggerated reactions and impulses that we would normally get. The Stoics had their ethics built around 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. They emphasize duties towards family, community, mankind, and to truth. However, they also spoke of recognizing what is truly under one's control versus what isn't. In other words, controlling what you can control in your personal lives and accepting what is out of your control. For example, you can control your judgments, your values, and the choices you make in everyday life, but you cannot control external issues such as other people, events, etc. Ultimately, Stoics are super rational beings who view emotions not as a weakness, but as something that must be controlled and regulated in order to avoid chaos. And let's be honest, if you look around you today, most people in the world are super emotional and can't control their emotions or impulses at all. So let's look at some traits of Stoicism so you get a good idea of what you should be aiming for. Stoics are composed. They practice staying calm, tranquil, and emotionally steady in challenging or turbulent situations. Stoics are disciplined. They have the ability to overcome base impulses and exercise self-control in all facets of life through deliberate practice. They are objective, as we've said before. Stoics are rational and assess things clearly as they are, rather than how they want them to be or through an emotional lens. Stoics are resolute. They have firmness of purpose that comes from living by their principles and values without compromise. Stoics are patient. They see life's obstacles as opportunities to practice virtues like courage and resilience without complaint. Stoics are content, meaning they find happiness from within. They understand that basing your happiness on outside forces or external stimuli is a recipe for disaster. That's very powerful because most people do derive their happiness externally, and that's why they're so miserable. Funny how that works. Stoics are ethical. They're guided by wisdom and consideration for what is morally good, just, and beneficial for the collective group rather than selfish impulses. In other words, they are not narcissists. They are not selfish people. They try and have empathy for others and try to help everyone win rather than focus solely on themselves. Again, this is a massive one because in the modern world, most people are very, very selfish and narcissistic, as I'm sure you've seen. Now, I'm going to show you some research that shows the benefits of Stoicism and how it can impact your mental and emotional health. A 2019 study had university students take a 12-week Stoicism course. Once the course had concluded, students showed a significant decline in anxiety, depressive symptoms, and rumination, suggesting that Stoic teachings provide emotional regulation strategies helpful for young adults dealing with mental and emotional issues and transitioning into a more independent life. Research in a 2018 study took community adults with clinically emotional problems through an 8-week course teaching Stoic philosophy. When the study concluded, participants showed large reductions in anxiety, depression, and stress. And finally, a 2020 systematic review of 10 randomized controlled trials found Stoic practices were effective for reducing, again, anxiety, depressive symptoms, stress, and improving psychological resilience. I'll leave the details of these studies in the description down below so you can check them out. But yeah, you can definitely see the benefits of Stoicism. I recommend everyone implement some Stoic traits into their personality, and they will see massive benefits in their personal life. Now, if you want to see more videos on Stoicism and how it can help you in your own personal life, check these videos out. And if this video has helped you in any way, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I'll speak to you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.